Tony, you know I'm just getting back from Las Vegas, Summer League.
Yeah, I know.
Where an earthquake was overshadowed by Kawhi Leonard and Paul George rumbling with their talents to Los Angeles. I should note to you personally, Tone, they're going to the Clippers, not as you and people of your ilk thought, the Lakers. So Doc Rivers and the Clippers, after winning 48 games last year, will now add two of the best players in the league, two ball-hawking, high-scoring, end-to-end players who could make them favorites to win the championship. Tone, do you see the Clippers as being as good as most of us?
And I will get to that. But for people of my ilk, let me say that I never thought they were going to go to the Lakers.
You and Stephen A.
And I never thought they were going to the Lakers. And you sat here for months and said that Kawhi Leonard should stay in Toronto.
I didn't say should. I said
should.
I didn't say should.
You wanted him to. Come on.
I'm happy with him going to play for my man, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
I would have loved it if he stayed in Toronto.
Thank you very much. Now, are they the favorites? They added two great players. They added Kawhi Leonard, who is a two-time champion with different teams, and they added Paul George, who is not a champion at all. But as long as he doesn't have to take a last shot, then he shouldn't get exposed. He'll probably be fine. But I don't immediately discount the Lakers, who added Anthony. Look, you know, LeBron James has somehow in the last 3 months, because he didn't make the playoffs, he has been devalued. He's going to be the point guard on that team. And he said he's going to be the point guard, which he should be, because he's always the point guard. So I wouldn't automatically, I wouldn't take away from the Lakers or Utah or Denver in the West.
You know what, Tony? If I look at regular season wins, I'm going to look at some teams like Utah and Denver, because they don't have to start over. I mean, the Clippers and Lakers to a degree, and we don't know if Paul George is going to be there for the first couple weeks of the season because he's had multiple, surgeries on both shoulders. So there's some issues there. But I think the Clippers are going to be great. Tony, defensively, when you can put Patrick Beverley out on the perimeter as far out now as he wants to go, and you put Kawhi Leonard and Paul George out there, that could be one of the great defensive teams of all time.
Can I ask you a question about Paul George?
Quick, yes, but that's the best defensive twosome since Jordan and Pippen. I'm talking about Leonard.
Paul George said he was here for the rest of it in Oklahoma City. 1 year into a 4-year deal, he just said, all right, get me out of here.
Well, he didn't say.
Get me out of here. This is a second big player who has walked away from Russell Westbrook. Second big player. Kevin Durant walked away from him.
So you're not talking about even guys who've been traded away like James
Harden.
Walked away
from Russell Westbrook.
We're going to get to that.
The Athletic is reporting that Oklahoma City, now without Paul George, is receptive to the idea of trading away league MVP Russell Westbrook.
Bye-bye.
Wilbon, would the Thunder be wise to trade Westbrook?
Yeah, they got to trade him. It's not even about wise. They're getting more picks every moment. They just got another first-round pick from Denver today for Grant. I mean, Picks. Sam Presti has every confidence, as he should, that he knows how to use the draft and he knows how to develop players, his system. That's what they've done. They build the old-fashioned way because they're not getting free agents necessarily, although they traded for Paul George. They're not getting free agents to just roll out to OKC. So this is what they need to do. And Russell Westbrook by himself with just guys that you're building with who are going to be babyface guys unaccomplished. I don't see Russell Westbrook needing to stay for that, and I'm sure they don't. I'm sure he does.
So my first instinct was to say, when I saw what happened with Paul George, my first instinct was to say, well, of course they have to trade Russell Westbrook. Then I thought about it for a while. And the analogy I would make is to Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson took a team to the finals that was specifically constructed to be a group of supporting actors for him. Maybe Russell Westbrook, freed of the burden of having another great player around him. I'm not saying he can.
I see what you're saying.
But maybe they should keep him for that reason. He has been very loyal to them. Others have not been.
He's been ultimately loyal to them.
He has been very loyal.
He's been the ultimate loyal guy to a tiny
Everybody
market.
sort of thought he would want to go to Los Angeles ahead of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
And he didn't, because it's home to him. I give him all credit.
And I don't even like him, and I'm supporting him.
I'll also give him credit for changing his ways last year. He became a guy who put his arm around people and said, we're going to play this way. And I'm not going to dribble the ball until there's 2 seconds left and you bail it out. No, Russell Westbrook evolved. And he has evolved the last couple of years while averaging a triple-double.
As a player.
But it's
not good in interviews.
Well, he can be that too. But Tony, you got teams out there that appear to be willing to be involved in this trade.
Where do you see him landing?
Well, There's, of course, a mention of Houston where he can
That's
play.
insane.
What do you think about this?
No, that's insane.
Harden.
Because James Harden left him and became him. And
James Harden.
There's only one ball.
Miami, but it seems Miami would just be involved in a three-way where Chris Paul could go to Miami.
I don't know if this can happen. You know far more than
The
I.
Knicks?
No.
Who?
A team that could win right now if they got him.
Who?
Right now today, Milwaukee. Win right now if they got him.
Ooh,
Right
I like
now.
that. But you know what they should have done? They should have thought of that earlier before they let Malcolm Brogdon go, because he could have been the centerpiece of a trade bait.
But that's why Westbrook could walk right in.
He could.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. There was such a swirl of player movement that we need to recap. About 1/3 of the starters in the league changed teams, including 10 of the top 20 players. The view of this could be generational. Old guys like you and I are made dizzy.
Yeah.
But the league's popularity among younger folks has never been greater, and more teams than ever think they have a real shot at serious contention. But, old man, we're having the discussion right now. So good thing or bad thing, all this movement in the NBA?
So is it a good thing? So I think in the short term, it's a good thing because it puts teams into play that were not in play last year. The Clippers, the Nets, even the Lakers were not in play last year. Long term, and when I say long term, I have to step back a second because I'm not sure there's a long term anymore in the NBA. I'm not sure that you aren't playing for right now. So the notion of trust the process, that may be gone right now.
Yeah.
That you are playing. When Paul George, 1 year into a 4-year deal, can say, trade me by midnight and have that accomplished, Mike, I'm not sure there's long term anymore. So in that sense, maybe it's good.
I know, Tony, I had to think about this too, because guys like us have loved seeing teams form, develop, mature in some cases.
And now they're all the University of Kentucky.
Well, that's right. And so that's right. The NBA is now maybe 2 and done.
That's right.
You're done. You're requesting a trade because your contract's almost
the
up.
downside is if you have a bad team, the Washington Wizards. I don't understand why anybody would pay $1 to see any of their games because they are hopeless in the coming year.
But you're not hopeless. You just said it. You're not hopeless because you can fix it.
Well, in this year.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.